In this part of the tutorial, I'm going to hopefully help you confirm that your port forwarding has been done correctly. Now, unfortunately, because there are so many different routers out there that connect your home to the internet, there's no way I can cover every single router out there. So it's unfortunately a case that you'll need to look into port forwarding for your device. Now, I would, if you have a Netgear device, port forwarding, Netgear, and then whatever your device is. So, for example, D7000. I think that was one of my old routers, and it will tell you here how to port forward your device. Again, it might be perhaps a Sky router, and it will tell you how to port forward your Sky router. You'll have to look into how you do your port forwarding. It's beyond the scope of this video, unfortunately. You're going to be port forwarding 56897. So that's the port that SmartCopilot uses, I think, out of the box. Now, the way I've been checking that your local PC, the PC that you use, can see out to the internet on port 56897 is with this little tool here, Simple Port Tester. So again, if we use our friend Google, Simple Port Tester, hit enter, we can see my top search, Simple Port Tester version 3 from pcwintech.com. It's probably going to point you to this Major Geeks website. I'll show you if you go either one. We take this one, Simple Port Tester version 3, and that's the Mac version is up here. So the Mac version is actually up here. I actually want the Windows version myself, so if I click download, it takes me off to the Major Geeks website that you saw before. So yeah, back from the search page, the second link down, Major Geeks, is the same website, and it's actually this download here, download at Major Geeks, and it's going to start in a few seconds. Your download will start automatically. There we go, the download has started. Again, I would save this off. I've got a little save area that I've saved my applications to. I think actually this one I did save to. Not sure where I saved it, but I obviously have a copy. I have installed it. There's no malware. You can scan it and do all that good stuff. So I'm just checking. No, it wasn't in there. I will save it in there anyway. You run the installer, and you'll end up with Simple Port Tester installed. And this is what Simple Port Tester looks like when it's open. Fairly straightforward little product. Now, up here, the IP to listen on. This is my local network IP. This is inside my network. So your IP is probably going to look fairly similar, 192.168.x.x. It may be different, but the first two sets will probably be the same, 192.168. And the port is 56897. TCP, click add, and then type it in again. Once you click add, I've actually already added it here. If we look, go on, I'll remove them out because I've already got them. So let's take all of them out. I have other ports in there for the VATSIM and the voice, but we'll go into that in another tutorial. So in SmartCopilot, we've typed in 56897, the SmartCopilot port. We've got it under TCP, so we click Add. Now, so we've got one in there. We actually need it in again, but for UDP, because we're in our port forwarding, we port forwarded both TCP and UDP. So you can see down here now, I have both 56897 for TCP and UDP. Click Begin. And here now we can see it says success. It's to these ports. I have successfully port forwarded those ports. Both of you, both pilots on both sides, in my experience, need to have those ports saying success. If they're not saying success, the connection between SmartCopilot is not going to work. So this step to me is very important. I can't stress enough how much. If that doesn't port forward, your PC is not seeing out to the internet on those ports. And from my experience, the traffic is never going to get to you. The traffic you're sending to the other person will never reach them if that's not saying success. So this part for me is important. As I say, I did have some other ports in there, 32, I can't even remember what they were now, but 4 SmartCopilot, you need that port open. Thanks.